Welcome back, everybody, to more Pokemon Reborn. Last time we beat Hardy and we dealt with Glenn and met up with Hardy. Now, well, we're getting a few things first. Thanks, potions. Get up to 999. But I don't need that much. I more so need more of the healing item, the Healies. But I don't know where any of those are, so we are going back to Calcion. Labradora. Okay, off and away we go! Takeoff time. Hi! I get tired of being tired, so I thought I'd come here to say hi. The other two are still back at the house, moping around though. Boring. But now I'm here to do my duty, so let's kick Team Meteor in the booty. And they're not there. Audie's here. Charlotte's there. They're there. Alright. Why are you acting like this now? I beg your pardon? Acting like what? Doting on me. Like Anna. Ah, she often takes this role for you? No, for you. You always focus on her. Ah, I was just worried, but I see your concern. I assure you, I don't intend to favor either of you over each other. Both of you are precious to me. You say that, but it doesn't change the fact that you only talk to me when she's not around. I guess I'm your second choice. That's normal. Most people only talk to me when they can't talk to her. I'm used to it. Ah, Kashi. I see you were successful at attaining another badge. As I ever am with your efforts, I am impressed but not surprised. I pray tell, you have seen Anna about? She said she was something she needed to do and off alone in other haste. She insisted no not go with her. I wonder if this was for his sake. Well, if it isn't the local big shop back in town. And why? Nothing's happened here forever. At least now we can chill out since What's-Her-Face confirmed they can't use the pulse to attack her here anymore. But it is so boring here. Even those girls went off to catch Pokemon or train or something. By the way, who even are they? Someone want to fill me in? Yo, I don't know what our next move is gonna be, but my gut says it's gonna be big. You itching to kick me down as much as I am, mate? That's what I like to hear. They ain't gonna see a single thing coming. Let's kick it to the media ones of all. Is it not to risk one hand me, woman? As I've already said, I will follow you voluntarily. No chances. Sophia, please. He's not a bad person. Oh, and that's why he's been with Team Meteor. So why that's he's been with Team Meteor all this time? You catch. Nice catch. Nice catch. What you mean, Matt? You met me? Doesn't matter. You, however. You and I have business. Enough already. You know, rough handling a compliant victim is as always to jeopardize that compliance. It's not the only thing I'll jeopardize if you don't start talking. I've been talking, you haven't been listening. I didn't like what you had to say. You didn't like me saying I've left Team Media behind, and I didn't believe you. If you won't believe me anyway, there's no point in us talking. The right circumstances could breed honesty. You tell us the truth, or your comrade's energy will be on your hands. Firstly, no. No matter what you say, I'm not responsible for whatever you choose to do to him. Secondly, if you listen to what both your sister and I had already explained to you, you know that he's no longer my comrade. Frankly, and not that any of this is necessary. You have better luck focusing answers out of me by threatening your sister instead. Saphira! Whoa there, you don't have to hit the guy. Don't you dare presume that I would ever do anything to hurt my sisters. You sure don't seem to think twice about anyone else. I'm not surprised to learn that loyalty is a foreign concept to you. And I discussion to you. Enough! Move! We're not done yet. Move! We're not done yet. Yes, you are. Laura, please move. I will not. Just what did he do to earn your grace? I do not believe that respect and mercy are things that need to be earned. Respect and mercy won't keep you safe from our enemies. Then I would rather be in danger. You've always been innocent. And I've always been hoping that innocent wouldn't fall into naivety. With all due respect and appreciation, sister, in my opinion, it is more naive to think that people are not worth believing in. Next, you'll tell me we should all hold hands and sing hymns with Sigmund fucking Connell. Not everybody is like him, and I'm sure that in some misguided way he also thinks that what he does is for the best of others. Perhaps he too could still change. How can you say that? You of all people know what we've been through. Now you want to lap sympathy on him after Saphira, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't even think about touching me. Stop. Stop. Please stop. Oh, lady, you good? Saphira, is it just me, okay? You are safe. The doctor isn't here. It's going to be okay. Just breathe for me now. Mind explaining me what just happened? I'm sorry. I'm afraid it isn't my place to say something like that. But if this is just like the past she has been, she may need some time to collect herself. Back then, there were times where she was unable to even speak at all afterwards for quite some while. Please forgive me if I don't consider that a loss in the immediate moment. I apologize for how she is treating you. She is rather protective of Charlotte and I, you see. I think we all knew that one last. But now I will step aside and make sure she is alright. Awkward, rather. Zero? Why is Zero here? Is he okay? Don't worry, it's just sleep powder. I couldn't let him make it back to Labradora. We have you two, but anyway. We took the hold as an opportunity to catch up on some much needed training now that each of us may have our own team again. We don't want to be dead weight after all. You're here too. Do you really intend to turn tail on Meteor? Yes. And not that anyone seemed to believe me about that, except Laura somehow. So if you won't trust me that I'm here for the greater good, then let's say I'm here for her. I'll make things right and support her however I'm able to. It's something I frankly should have started doing a long time ago. I believe you. I don't know what to do with that, but I'll take it. Thanks. At any rate, it's not as if whether or not you are trusted will impact your correct orders, correct? Correct. And though I will appreciate it, if I were not literally dragged along by the ear. In the meantime, trust must be earned through merit. To that end, I have an offer. The barrier? Correct again. What do you mean? What's the offer? As I've explained to some others previously, I only authorized personnel may pass through that barrier. Zero and I are both authorized. I'll bring him into the city, claiming to have rescued him from all of you as enemies of the Meteor. This can be my justification for coming through the Calcium side. Then I will cut the pulse mine's power to supply, lowering the barrier for all of you to enter and finish off the meter once and for all. It's true that we will need to help somebody trusted by Team Meteor if we want to get into Labrador City. There's no other way, and right now we don't have another willing subject. I don't think Zero would do it either. Right, he seems Team Meteor as the only place he could turn to. Then it must be done before he wakes up. I don't know, mate. This is kind of fishy if you ask me. What's to say you don't just take off once you're in there and turn against us again? This would be a clever way for you to get out of your enemy's hands. A fair concern. Unfortunately, I don't believe I have a way to make a satisfactory guarantees, but you will see whether or not I've stayed true to my word when the barrier lowers. By then, it'd be already too late for us to regret it, huh? An alternative may not present itself. What do you think, Ashi? Should we trust this guy? Ah, that's a toughie. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Then ask your mom which one is the nut. If you say so. Alright, I'll go with it. It may just be the quickest way to save Aya, after all. I thank you for offering me the chance to prove my allegiance. I guess that works too for Zero too. You'd prefer to be on that side, right? It feels strange to have to wonder. What are you looking at me like that for? Do you miss how things were? I don't know. I do. I don't want things to go back to how they were. But I miss it. I miss him. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. It makes no sense whatsoever. I fully understand. So this is where everyone is. Am I interrupting something? I could hardly tell myself, mate. Oh, it's Cal! When did your hair turn blue? When did you turn your hair blue? Do I know you? Evelyn Saijaya. This is Illumi. We only spoke in passing and only under that one's face. Yeah, I don't get it. But, have any of you seen Shelly around? Heather had a message for her. She's in most of the others went down to the city to put the slammer on some of the meteors they caught in an Age. Bad day to be a meteor. Might be the last day to be a meteor. Aha! I guess most of us here have been on the other side at some point, huh? And I don't think I've seen any of you before. Cal? Oh. Hi. Been a while. Not long enough, if you ask me. What brings you here? Oh, I just thought I'd get out from behind the desk for once. Maybe check up on how things were going while I take a break from the literal mountains of paperwork and responsibilities building up. Not only having to deal with everything going on in Reborn City, but also from the very slight and tiny minuscule teensy issue of having to have taken charge of all of Folly Academy after you killed Kiki! I'm aware there's no way I can atone for what happened there. Yeah, there isn't. Did I miss something? Let's assume home and not get in the way of it. I wasn't going to let Folly go. Oh, you weren't? This is gonna be awkward. Oh, you weren't? Oh. Well, that totally explains you betraying us and setting up the pulse that was going to burn it all to a crisp. So that explains what happened to Kiki's Metachamp. So that's why you stopped Team Meteor on Pyros Mountain. She's still alive today. Oh, wait. I sabotaged the pulse. It wouldn't have done anything but overheat. And you really think I was going to believe something as convenient as that? It's true. It's true. Who even are you? I created the pulse. Oh. You did, did you? Well, today seems to have been a great day to come up here after all. I've got to solve not one, but two problems. I will appreciate any punishment you deem fit to apply to me. Eve! But before you do, please be advised that as I have already escaped Team Meteor, I have nothing to gain by defending this individual. Yet, I personally inspected the damage to the pulse camera exhibited after the incident there. Although it was clear that the machine had been targeted by a fire type attack, there was no significant damage to it from that. However, the coolant system had been completely drained and removed. The machine could have powered down, but it wouldn't have overheated and shut down long before producing enough energy to resonate the camera. Further, there was no sign of camera itself around the scene after the incident. It's right here. Back then, I used my attack to covertly withdraw the Pokemon from the scene and have since recovered it back to health. But that was just a show. I had discarded the coolant system long beforehand. The pulse would have failed regardless, but then you all got involved and Kiki was hurt. I had to pretend to destroy it myself in order to convince Solaris to drop the operation or retreat before anything else happened. That's convenient. Just how do you explain what happened to our Metachan then? You still let that poor thing be burnt to a crisp? Actually, you're not going to say that's the same Metachan. It sank into the lava and there's no way it would have survived that. There's another advantage that I discovered when I emptied the pulse. It's coolant in the volcano. Although it did visibly impact the surface, the temperature of the lava was lowered significantly. A human might have been in trouble, but for Pokemon that are used to taking flamethrowers in the heat of battle, I was able to rescue it with my Pokemon after you chased me off. And you didn't think of bringing up any of this up before? Gosh, you knew of some of it. But you said you didn't want to speak to me. I intended to respect your wishes for as long as you needed. I need to be alone for now. Bye again, Victoria. Awkward. Aye. Perhaps now would not be the best time to stage a raid on Labrador after all. You're planning to do what? We'd been mulling over the possibility for Bennett here, giving the barrier slip and sticking it to Team Media once and for all, finally. I see. Break is back there. But more importantly, Solaris. Victoria may want nothing more to do with me, or she may accept my defense. But I suspect she will bring her full fury down on him no matter what. I'll join you then. Someone has to look out for her. Then we should wait. Just wait, right? Until everyone's ready? Well, our time is limited until Zero wakes up. Then everyone do what you need to, and we'll meet back here with Bennett. For the sake of not rousing suspicion, I'll just wait here. Talk to me whenever you want to begin. Out cold. It is strange to see him like this. I'm used to seeing the body in the mirror, not on the ground. I'm used to being afraid of myself, of what I would do to Lumi, of what I would have done to her. She only had half a childhood, or a third. Who knows if she will ever get her adulthood? No, I still have to make sure that she does. If they take Zero back in there, he probably belongs with the Meteor. And then all of you are planning to stop them, right? If that happens, you probably end up fighting him again, wouldn't you? Part of me misses him, and part of me never wants to see him again in my life. But if you do find him, you at least make sure he gets out alive. Yeah, I can promise that. No, but not long now, boss. We'll get you soon. And if not, I'm gonna punch Bennett's face off. Maybe I should have been clear about what happened when we spoke in Obsidian that one time. The criminal had a fever that wouldn't break so seemingly ever. An effect of the pulse, no doubt. Metacham was a miracle still in progress. I didn't want to claim I've gotten them out if I wasn't sure they would all be well. Frankly, I was surprised you listened to me even for a second. I'd be lying if I said I don't hope Victoria will forgive me. But that's nothing compared to what it will take for her to forgive herself. For me to forgive myself. I don't know if that day ever comes. I hope you two get together. Anybody else? Ever since it happened, I've been beating myself up for it forever, even having Cal. At this point, the thought that I might have been wrong to do so is almost painful than the things that I was telling myself. If I believe him, then isn't it our fault Kiki died? I've always thought I didn't do enough, wasn't strong enough, but none of that matters. Strength is weakness aimed at the wrong target. In the end, we killed Kiki. Yeah, that's right. Ramados! How do you know if someone is important to you? Is it something you decide or something you feel? It's both. Honestly, it's both. Something you decide. I see. So he hasn't made that decision. Then I decide not. Then I decide not to need. Thanks. I haven't had a father all this time, so that will just have to continue. I suppose the final battle will begin soon, won't it? Anna is still absent. I suspect she intends to keep it that way for some time. And with Noel, I feel as if I'm already at checkmate. Any move I make with him seems to be the wrong one. And that is not a game I may quit. So how to play? Move closer to him, damn it! Alright, since I think we're gonna be fighting Solaris. Let's get... What does Shield Dust do? Moon is moon and additional effects. You know what? I want to meet you back when I have the team that I want. Okay, we got the team that I want. Hold on, I need to go buy some more, a lot of things. So I'll be back. Okay, we got everything we need. Geez, I came up here to help with Kimina, and now it's practically turned into a daytime television show. Who's the director here? Who's the writer? I want to work with these people. In a bigger part. What's with having no screen time for most of the series, huh? I bet they just didn't include me because of my upbeat and cheerful personality would ruin the ever serious tone. And you know what? They're right! This is a sitcom now. We're eating canned laughter for breakfast. Quick, say something funny. Yes. Perfect! You're a natural at this. Rookie Star Studios, here we come. Oh my god, that's adorable. That's amazing. Once you give me the signal, I'll go in there and take the barrier down. Meteor's precious seconds will be quickly numbered. Are you ready? Your word is as good as any for me. Both are tiled and all. I'll get started. I don't know how long it'll take me to deactivate the pulse. If I have to do a lot of explaining, it could be a while. In the meantime, I suggest you make sure everyone else is ready. So don't worry, I'll get it done. I'm not sure if I should trust Bennett. Whatever happened to Ace? Oh, he has a new hat. How long has it been now? Too long. You don't think something happened? Nothing unexpected happened. He was just lying in the first place. I'm sure he wasn't lying. That's what people do, Laura. They lie, and cheat, and hurt others. They'll keep doing so until they have no other possible choice. That's exactly why we have to make that choice for them. That's why all we have is each other. That's why I look out for you. You're innocent. You could be hurt by these kinds of people. And don't worry, I'll make sure they never hurt you again. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again. Have you always been this way? Yes. Ever since I understood what kind of world we lived in. And I've done everything I could to look out for my sisters. My job's not done yet. But it will be soon. And how about before then? Before you understood that's when I was naive, innocent. Back then, that wasn't who I am. After Mom and Dad passed away, she was really unstable. You don't need to bring that up. I remember that time you punched that one girl. The only one who was in the circuit more than you. What was her name again? You slugged her and then you just started bawling. That happened more than once. But you don't cry anymore, huh? There's nothing to cry about. I just need to solve the problem. And put them in their place. Well, it sounds like you changed. Sounds like you changed after all. So what? If you can change, what's to say others can't? In my opinion, you underestimate others. Sorry if my life hasn't been so chock full of fairy tales and fantasies as yours has. We don't all get that privilege to say soft. And yet, you have a responsibility that sheer cynicism cannot fulfill for you. The best moves often require not only trust in others, but also what? Faith. Patience. So shall we be off? The endgame awaits us. You see now? Bennett really was telling the truth. He's on our side. We'll see about that. For right now, I have an appointment with the doctor. You can find him. Fine. If no one else is going to look out for him, then I will. That's a sentiment I can echo. Let's go, I'm coming for you. Even worried about Zero. Then we'll have to find him. You're not coming? No, I can't be there to hold your hand this time. I'm going to do what I can about the pulse Pokemon still in there. Whoever fights them will need to be prepared. This might be one of the precious few ways I could still unravel the things I've done. Yeah, okay. I don't need hand-holding anyway right by now. We'll do what we've never been able to do before. Divide and conquer. Alright, let's go to war! Cause staying here is be a huge bore. I wonder how much stuff I could blow up here before they catch me. I like her. Well, I'd better not miss the fun. Just remember, if you see any buildings on fire up there, it totally wasn't me. Oh, my voice is gonna hurt me. So, she's after Solaris, no doubt. Well, I guess I'm in for her. However many of other dozens of reasons I have to judge myself. You can go ahead. I don't need to go. No, you're coming with. I don't really think I'm crucial for any plans. And I don't have any fight for anyone like everyone else does. I'll still help, but it's not quite the same. You should just go on ahead. No! Fine. No response. Ocean. No response. Nugget. Incineroar. With the power of the Pulse 2 on our side, we have no need to fear anything. Not even you. You wanna bet? I was called a nightmare. I'll show you why I'm a nightmare. Calamari. Kick its ass. Oh shit. You're faster than I expected. That's alright though. No need to worry. Flips. Flips, baby. Time for a show of faith. Burgley. Sucker punch, it's gonna kill you a lot. Okay, we got that one done. Alright, I'm gonna just skip throughout this battle. Okay, final Pokemon time. And we beat the first one. I just messed up. The other Pokemon will be able to overcome you. Triple Shard. Numero, your code. I don't know it. Now let's talk to Victoria. Focus on the enemy in front of you. Nothing else matters in the heat of battle. Nothing else can matter. Let's try this number. Let's try this. 3, 8, Pokeball is inside. Ooh, Sylveon. Oh. Two, 8, 3, 6. 3, 8, 6. Give me a second. We got the Sylveon, so that's all that matters. Today's the day we set the score. All in all, we win the war. Health Wing. Welcome. Don't look at me like that. Destroy fled after we took over the city, and now we had to get someone else to fill in. Now I'm healing their enemies' Pokemon too. So there. That's what they get for wasting my talents behind this counter. Anyway, would you like the rest of your Pokemon? Yes. Alright, I'll take your Pokemon. Don't worry, I'll give them back eventually. There you go. You know what? We don't hope to see you again. That's right. We hope your Pokemon live happy, healthy lives and never need to be rushed here in the critical condition after a battle ever again. So there. Have a nice fucking day. I like you. You're cool. Boy, if you're gonna hold me up, you better at least point me in the way that when I'm done with you. Well, we're gonna send Inception out front. This is the last scramble before the project is complete. We won't lose. Alright. War over the battle. Lose one, win the other. Let's go heal again. This time it'll be different. Difference is cheap. Success is paper thin. As are you. Did you forget? Forget what? The last time we... that's nothing I can't stand against. Alone, perhaps. But it's not alone. And you always have been. You were never strong enough to protect anyone. Especially not yourself. That was just a desperate child's lie. A cry for help that no one would ever answer. How's this for an answer? Heather, use air slash! Are you okay? Oh, you're that girl. I'm not just that girl. And if anyone is going to be helping you off the ground here, you could at least do is learn my name. It's Shelly. One day I'm going to be the greatest bug-type gym leader in the whole world. So remember it, okay? So you say. Thanks, Shelly. Oh, this is badass! We'll help you deal with her. Numbers will not help. A statistical improbability. Tactics will not help. As if anyone operates without them. Friends will not help. Watch us! Good, you're here. Truthfully, we all know we don't have any chance of actually beating her. We don't stand a chance as long as that pulse clotter is up there is active. We stall for time, but we need you to deactivate the pulse before we can make any real progress. We're counting on you. Oh, this way open. Oh, nope. Natchez is focused on the battle. Oh, I wanted to talk to Charlotte and get that fucking item. I thought we might get some interference during all this, but I wasn't expecting you. Hey, this isn't a good time to test just how much that pulse can supercharge us. Step aside. We're doing this. Ooh. I was wondering where you went to. Or, Arvil or Avaro and Steven. Uh, there we go. There's that one down. Kelvin, how do you know a flying type move? Exadrill. Oh no. Why is it? There's that. That's poison. There we go. Delayed. Good choice. Acrobatics. Ooh, Mega Gallade. Even better. Only with shiny Mega Gallade. I'll help it. What very little things I could do. Chandelier. Now you hit me. Oh, good job. Calamari and Incineroar. Good, their attack has been cut. Good, you're not focusing on me. There we go. We got it off. Got a flap it. There we go. Yeah, I kind of figured that was gonna happen. Pickleball. Nope. Heat wave. This is gonna kill. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. Two fairy moves. Very effective. Critical hit. There, we got that down. What? It's fine. Don't have to worry about them anymore. So we can't. Minior. Sorry, I'm just concentrating, thinking of my next move. Oh shit. Oh shit indeed. Calamari, you're up. I was hoping you would have at least survived that. I don't know how many have left. Lucario, good. Oh, nope. Oh, that's out of the way. Hello, Raichu. Hello there. Ooh, good job. I'm just gonna pause through the rest of this. Oh, we defeat Arvil, or Aviral, Steven. You're kidding. Even that's not enough. Eh, maybe this is for the best. Geez, I guess my heart's not in it. That's a cheap excuse for your own failure. I mean, maybe, but we're on guard to keep one of you out on your own. Personally, I don't consider it a huge loss if he gets out. Who are you talking about? See for yourself. Fine. Gashi? You might want to come here. 1 second. We're gonna call this an episode when we get back there, so... Thank you all so much for watching. This is an epic showdown so far. Not pretty to look at. Don't say I didn't warn you. I won't pretend to know why it's all happened, but it still feels wrong. Now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Much love, and I'll see you all then.